The views and opinions expressed in this podcast episode are those of the host and guests and not their sponsoring institutions. Welcome back to the KrisCross Corner podcast. I'm your host, Kris Canty. We have the Great Debaterz here. We have Walter Whitthins. And we have Marcel Smith.
Oh my God, that's grand.
If this is your first time listening, this is a Detroit-based podcast where we talk shit about everything. Just a chance every week while you're at work, while you're in your car, at home, at your strip club, Marcel. Just listen to our podcast, We have news from Detroit, around the world, hot topics, and my top 10, which for some people on the show is the 10 signs they're not into you. Okay? Let me see what we got here. I'm going to open it up because I didn't even open it up because I don't know what I'm talking about today.
Chris.
It's loading. And so everybody knows, throughout the summertime, we're going to be promoting the brand change of the show. We're going to be changing the entire show.
Ooh.
Okay. It's going to be the same RSS feed, same cast member, same host, different segments, and a new title. Okay.
Ooh, that's fun.
The new title will be called What Up, Doe, Detroit.
What up, Doe?
What up, Doe, Detroit?
What up, Doe?
Okay.
I'm excited.
What up, Doe, Detroit? We got the logo ready. I got to get the flyers ready, social media stuff ready. It's going to be off the chain. We're going to get more Detroit businesses, more Detroit guests coming on the show, and more. Speaking of that, we have the Black Excellence shirts on sale. $34.99. Show your pride, Black Pride for Juneteenth and all summer. Okay, promo code Juneteenth for free shipping. If you don't use the promo code, they will charge you. Okay.
Tell me, Chris, do they have anything for the tall people?
Yes, we have them in 2XT and we have them in 3XT.
Ooh, that's fun.
And we have a new 3X too. This is a 2X.
You say 3X?
They go up to 3X now.
Yeah, it kind of looking wide across the shoulders.
I can get some.
First of all, I work out, Marcel. You'll see on Saturday. But anyway, listen to the podcast
Please.
On YouTube, as you are right now. We're live on YouTube and we're live on Twitter. Go to the KrisCross Corner Twitter page, soon to be What Up, Doe, Detroit Twitter page. And listen and watch on YouTube. The link is in the description below. What'd you say, Walter?
So we love a rebranding.
Oh, yeah, we're rebranding this one. This is going to be off the chain because we always got Detroit news, world news, and people want to hear it, And shout out to our listeners in England, which went up 4%. We now have 6% of listeners from the country of England. So thank you.
There's the one person over there who's like, I get all my news about America from this one podcast.
That's really not a good thing.
It's good. It's a great thing.
It's the best thing, Marcel.
It's more
great thing. We're gonna get more people from London and stuff coming to Detroit. That's great.
Yeah.
That's world recognition.
Hey, we love world travelers and we love well travelers. So
get here quick because the ruin porn is about to be not ruins anymore. They're fixing it up.
We going through some shit. America's not really a good place to come right now.
They are fixing the city of Detroit up. And our first segment is What You Doing, Detroit? Like I said, this podcast will become the What Up, Doe, Detroit podcast. This September First week of September will be the first episode, which will be a live episode.
Oh, we love that.
All right.
No.
Like I said, Detroit is not going to be the ruined capital of the world anymore because all of its structures are now being either demolished or renovated. Speaking of that, we have the Michigan Central station has been completely renovated. Like, it's crazy how they did this. And they had a whole concert, like Big Sean, Jack White, Diana Ross, Trick came out, Eminem. Like, it was a whole concert.
Dude,
it was a
Jelly Roll came out.
Jelly Roll. Is he from Detroit?
Does it matter?
It does matter because I don't care about Jelly Roll. Like,
I mean, that's fair, but still, he kind of came out of the woodwork for this one, so everybody came out.
yeah. It was like, yeah, who can we get that white people like? Diana Ross, Eminem.
Was it going to be Jack Black? I mean, Jack
Jack White.
It was
No, it
definitely
wasn't
going
going
to
to
be
be.
Jack White.
It wasn't
He
going
fell in
to
love
be
with
Kid
a
Rock.
girl.
No, Trick came out. All the white people were like, who's this? Like, you are not a Detroit music fan if you don't know who Trick is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, they know Big Sean, so Big Sean is white friendly too, I guess.
I ain't heard of Big Sean in years.
Me neither. Even though he just dropped the album like a year ago.
Shot right through my heart.
Speaking of concerts, I gotta talk about this. Hey Marcel, turn your show down.
Oh no.
Speaking of concerts,
Oh no.
the Chris Brown concert was last week.
Oh no.
And people were literally dropping $1,100 to meet this man.
Could not be me.
Could not be me.
Neither could I.
Even if I had the money, I'd be like, you know what? He's a busy man. He doesn't want to shake my hand. Even though he did teach me how to talk to girls in 2005.
Okay, I'm going to put some truth out there for the fanatics out there. They don't care about you. Your superstars, they don't care about you.
They do care about your money. They care about your money.
They care about your attendance. That's how they get paid. Other than that, they wouldn't save you from a burning building even if they were a block away.
True. Even if they're standing outside, they'd be like, did they give me their money though? Did they give out the $1,100 though? No, they did? Okay, they're not going there.
But they don't. Sorry.
Let me give a millionaire an extra $1,100.
Right.
Like I have no problem paying to see a performance. I think that's like that's as an artist, I get it. As a musician and an entertainer, I'm all for it. I'm not paying the extra money to go see anybody backstage. That is not happening.
They're like, yeah, can you please grab my ass? I was like, wait, huh? Nobody's grabbing nobody's ass. I'd be like, hold on.
From what I hear, Chris Brown don't even like black people that much. So dark skins that much. So.
Hey. Let's not start a beef with Chris Brown because
let's not.
Truth be told, he is not somebody to be fucked with.
No.
I'm just saying what I heard. Saying what I heard.
Take it right back. Unsay it.
Yeah, he's not to be messed with. Okay,
he's not.
Don't mess with Rihanna. Yeah, ask Rihanna. Anyway, speaking of beating it to a pulp, Detroit police are launching Operation Restore Order to help curb violence and blight in the city of Detroit.
Oh, that's really going to help.
Like they're giving out enforcement tickets. They're pulling people up for going over the speed limit. Finally, because I was going 70. I was going 70 down Warren the other day.
I thought they were stopping. I thought they were no. Oh no, they're not. They're not chasing people anymore, right?
They're not chasing if you like go through the city. If you're speeding and they can get you, then yeah, like they're gonna pull you over. But if you start running from the cops and driving a car through parks like Die Hard with a Vengeance, no, we ain't gonna chase you, bro. You won.
Hey, but to be fair though, I'm pretty sure you still get that ticket.
Yeah, you are. You're gonna get the ticket.
Yeah, because they'll put it in the mail.
They're gonna find it.
You gonna get your
And also, speaking of tragedy, last week, a tornado actually touched down in Livonia last week.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's
Wow.
This is so sad. Too.
And it killed a 2-year-old boy. Prayers to the families and the people affected by the storms, because storm damage from a tornado is not to be played around with.
No. Do you know if he or like because I know like the 2-year-old passed away, but how is the 2-year-old's mother? Because last I heard, she was in like critical condition, and there was another baby involved, like a 2-month-old baby, and apparently completely fine.
I have no idea.
That's wild, though.
I was completely out of it during the storm, so I woke up and I was like, "Oh, there was a storm. There was a tornado." I was like, "I could have died during a tornado. Y'all didn't wake me up."
I was at work. The sky got dark, and then the sky opened and water fell for like an hour, and that was it.
No, I was at work in Farmington Hills. Like, I was in the upper rooms, and I opened the curtain, and it was just green and black.
Oh no!
I was like, "Oh snap!"
Why
Then I sat in my massage chair for like an hour, fell asleep, woke up. I was like,
God.
"Oh, there was a tornado today."
That's foul, Chris.
Hey man, I gotta do what
It
I
is.
gotta do.
It is.
I was on break, y'all. I was on my lunch break.
Foul.
No, that's still foul, and you know it. That's wrong.
It's not foul. If I would have known the stuff that happened during the tornado, it'd be foul. I was like, "Oh, there's a storm coming. I'm gonna take a nap."
At work?
At lunch, yes.
I love that.
I'm at lunch. I'm good. Ain't nothing wrong with a lunch nap.
What a lunch nap.
All right, we're going to get to the nitty gritty of the show right now. We got the stuff we're going to talk about. All right. First of all, we have the summer commandments that you must obey. The Detroit.
So you didn't make this up. This is actually an article.
The Detroit summer commandments that you must obey. We got it from Metro Times. They released their, I think it's 8 commandments.
Good.
That you must, or 8 or 9 commandments.
Couldn't afford the 10th.
Hey, man. Moses dropped the tablets, okay? All right.
Imagine the angels that had to proofread those tablets.
Hey, man. It's all God breathed. Now, these are from white people. Now, thou shalt host or attend a cookout. Yes.
Yes.
You have to attend at least 6.
At least 6?
Before June is over.
Ooh. Been a 1 already.
Before June?
Before June.
July. But with July,
July's the Super Bowl. July's the Super Bowl, Marcel. You gotta get ready.
That's what I'm saying. July, the cookouts be popping.
No, July is the Olympics. You got to do the trials in May and June.
Well, I mean, we're not asking them to cook or anything. We're just saying, hey, show up.
Yeah, show up. Just attend one. And if you do attend one, bring something. Unless they say don't bring nothing. Like
I think that's more of an indictment.
Look, wait. This is something that needs to be said. This is an addendum to that first commandment. If you do not know how to cook, it is perfectly okay to bring napkins, a bag of chips, some paper plates, some cups, some pop, whatever. If you do not know how to cook, do not bring food.
Don't
do it. Don't do it. We don't. I mean, it could be the Costco potato salad. That still means you brought something.
Right. We don't want that. We don't need it.
Now, summer cookouts are all about you cooking. Don't show up.
But what if you're the host and you don't know how to cook?
If you're the host, it don't matter. If you're the host and you don't know how to cook, you invite someone who can, and they'll cook the food. You can just be the host.
It means why are you trying to throw a cookout in the first place?
No.
Because you have the house, you have the you have the venue.
No,
you're just the host.
That's fair. At that point, you surrender your kitchen.
Right.
Or your kitchen.
You surrender you surrender your kitchen, your patio, your deck, your backyard, because ain't nobody going in the front yard because we ain't ghetto. Because the cookout needs to be ready. You gotta have streamers, balloons, a sign that says cookout here. Or just send people to Addy, but you know. The cookout is gonna be off the chain, but you have to attend at least 6 before June is up. All right. Thou shalt ride the Belle Isle slide. We're all getting on the slide this summer. We're going to videotape it.
No.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Pause. I would like to apply for a pass on that because I rode it in the 90s and skinned the hell out of my leg.
You weren't born to the 2000s. What you talking?
I was born in the 90s.
You were born in like 97.
I was born in 96. Thank you.
96? Oh, damn.
Ugh. Anything beyond 95 is ugh.
You shut your whole ass up. Don't start with me.
Hey, man. At least you qualify as a millennial.
I do. But my girlfriend was born in 97 and she does not, and I teach her about it constantly. She's like, I want to be a millennial.
I said,
I'm sorry, the cutoff is 90. You didn't make the cut.
Didn't make the cut, sweetheart.
It's like I like your cut, G, except for that. I don't like your cut. But no, I because I rode that slide when I'm not doing that again.
I'm doing it.
That was
y'all better come watch me go now.
I refuse to get my 10th concussion. All right.
I'll bring the first aid kit.
Oh yeah, I'll need it.
I'm taking those new cushion helmets that the NFL has just passed.
You don't need that on the slide. What you doing, Marcel?
Look at them bump to tell me y'all don't need it.
You got to go on the side, so you don't have to get that range of velocity.
You're going to hear boom, 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 bing.
No. The thing is, they probably like pushed off hard, and that's why they were going so high up because you have so much speed and you have mass and velocity. You know, do the equation. You know, going down.
Oh. I don't like my head.
Dang, Marcel, that was a big burp.
Sir, we are live.
I don't. No, I'm gonna be with Walter. I'm gonna have to take a pass on that.
You Walter gonna be on the bottom? Like
no. Have you been on that slide before?
Yes.
Has it hurt you?
Yes.
No, it hasn't hurt me. It was just high.
I had a little hidden concussion. My eyes rolled back, but I was good when the ice cream truck came by.
It was just there.
That is a fatback comment if I've ever heard one. Yeah, I was.
No, it's not. The ice cream truck's there.
The ice cream truck came.
The ice cream truck's there because kids be crying.
Oh, I didn't cry. I just laid back in the grass.
What shuts a kid up faster than a $6 bomb pop? Like, come on.
Ooh.
That's
okay, but that's egregious price. It is until you remember that the bomb pops that come from the ice cream truck be like this big.
Right.
No, they don't be. They be the same ones you get at the gas station. Those big ones that they be sell for $1 at the gas station.
You get
but this is you pay for the convenience of it coming to you.
However,
sweetie pot that looked like it got lead poisoning.
Hey, let's not talk about that today. We don't condone the words of Marcel Smith at the show. All right. Like I said, I know the way that I know how the state charges vendors at Belle Isle, so I know why they charge $6.
That's fair. That's very fair.
And we love children of all abilities on the spectrum, so please don't fault us. Don't cancel us. All right. Thou shalt indulge in a coney dog. I'm about to do that shit tonight.
Ooh.
I might do it on the weekend when I have Tums.
Does it matter where?
And from a coney.
Can you? Here's a question.
What kind of question is that?
Here's the real question. If you make a coney dog at home, does it count, or does it have to be a coney dog from a Coney Island?
Has to be a coney dog from a Coney Island.
Has to be from a Coney Island. Okay.
Yep, rat infested, roaches on the wall. All that.
Don't talk about Hill Georges like that.
Oh, you mean like Lafayette?
Yeah, I was talking about Lafayette. They be holding a spoon like this because they know where that spoon's been.
Look, all I'm saying is, and shout out to them
back
because
making the chili sauce.
Look, Lafayette Coney Island has some of the best Coney dogs I've ever had, but I walked in there and instantly felt like I was about to get food poisoning from looking at the walls long enough.
Yeah,
them walls ain't been washed in a while. Yeah.
That adds to the ambiance, though.
Ratatouille works there.
That shit, that color beige should not be on that color of beige should not be on anywhere.
That color of beige should not be in the city of Detroit.
Like Ratatouille was in Paris, and I was in Detroit.
They're both French. Oh no!
Yeah, that's not chili. That's rat meat.
Hey,
stop.
It's delicious.
Stop. No, you lost.
You know that place down in Lafayette.
Put some onions and some mustard on it. Oh boy,
you lost me there. That is.
It's a long walk of shame if you walk out of there with a Coney dog.
I gotta get two. You gotta get two.
You gotta get
fries in a water.
Okay. What's the best Coney? Because I haven't had the conversation with y'all two yet. What's the best Coney in Detroit? In the city limits. What's the best Coney?
Shoot, I was about to say L George's on I think it's Joy.
Joy and Evergreen?
Yeah, because not only they got good Coney dogs, they got like the best. They got like some of the best fries.
They do have good fries.
They do have good fries.
That's
like it's double crisp, and as soon as you take that, sometimes I would put the fries on top of the Coney.
Okay, now that's some big bag shit.
Am I wrong?
I've never tried that.
That's some fat back shit. That is.
But it sounds good, but you was talking about us being big back. You just said the biggest back thing ever.
My back's smaller than yours.
Okay, let's not talk about whose back is bigger than the others because that's just gay. Now,
well, it is June.
Hey, happy Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month.
Oh my god! Shout out to anybody who was at Pride over the weekend. That was a lot of fun, man. That was. I'm so glad I got to bartend. That was wild.
Ferndale just had their Pride Festival like at the beginning of
they was ready.
It was
May 31st. They was ready at 9 Mile. Like, I'm ready. June 1st hits. Boom. We out. Y'all could have been out this whole time. Pretty good.
For ya.
Anyway, speaking of we ready for y'all, out shout, take a stroll on the Riverwalk. I'm going to do that at least 5 times this summer.
Hell, rent a bike over there and just ride.
I actually did that for the first time last year. That is actually a pretty nice workout.
Yes. The walk?
No, renting a bike.
Going
up and down and going through the streets of Detroit. It's a workout. Expensive workout because they charge you per mile, but
they do.
Oh hell yeah!
But you also got but you also got to remember, like, Detroit is oddly hilly for being a flat.
Hey man, especially the DeQuinta cut. Man,
I remember. Do you remember before they fixed that up and it was just like old abandoned train tracks down there?
Yeah.
It's like those were the days.
It's fun riding your bike down the hill to get to Mack Avenue. Then you realize you're like, all that you're tired and stuff. And you was like, oh shit, I gotta ride back up the hill.
Yeah,
I'm just walking that bike up like, hey.
No, if you're broke enough, you will carry that thing back to where you found it.
Nope, I'd be like, I'll pay the fee. I'll pay the fine.
Have it on your shoulder, just
on the shoulder. Wow, that's wild. I just do the Lime scooters, so I don't have to do any physical. Nothing physical.
The last time a member of this podcast rode a Lime scooter,
hey, his ass went face first into the concrete outside of Comerica Park. That was hilarious.
When he fell, 200 Detroiters died that day.
Hey, let's not talk about that.
Oh, no.
Let's not talk about that. Thou shalt swim at Belle Isle. Hell no.
Hell no. Hell no.
What?
Guess we're going to hell.
Hell no.
Going to Belle Isle.
You could not pay me
Hell no.
Not the
Any
swimming in that
amount
water.
of money.
You gonna
Not
come out with you gonna come out that water. Look, ooh, looking like Gilman from Universal.
Oh Lord.
I wouldn't even step foot on the beach, let alone the water.
The beach is wild enough. The water is like
I'm
okay.
staying on the grass.
I'm
It's
staying in
safe.
the car.
It's safe.
The fuck? I'm staying in the motherfucking car. You cannot pay me enough to get in that water anymore.
No, I'm good. I'm straight on that. See, this is why the angels proofread the original 10 Commandments, because this shit here would never make the final draft.
They proofread the 10 Commandments.
No, I'm serious. This would have never.
Wait. Why would angels proofread what God said though? What God was like, wait, you corrected me? God was like, you corrected me?
You're proofreading the commandments.
The last time an angel proofread something, his name was Lucifer, and he got sent down.
So that's why he got thrown out.
He got
So,
sent out.
He wasn't inciting a coup. He was just reciting what you wrote.
No, he was jealous because he was like, guy, he uses comma splices. Why can't I use comma splices? He sit his ass down.
Now he's just pacing down in hell, just like I before E, except after C. I before E, except after C.
That's what hell is. Every day you have to write that as many times as you can.
Yeah.
The opening to The Simpsons. That's what hell is look like. Bart writing on the chalkboard.
Before E, except after C.
We're horrible. Thou shalt attend a summer concert or festival.
I'm down with this. We just had Movement a couple of weeks ago.
Y'all want to go to the R&B and Ribs Festival?
I don't do well with pork.
There's more food than ribs. Though.
Hey, girl.
Ribs is like the main thing.
Black people are going to be judging me like crazy.
I know, but there's more than just ribs. There's like chicken, steak.
Hey, the
lamb.
sweet potato truck better be over there.
Yeah, it'll be there. It was there last year, at least. That's all I know. And if you get in before, I think it's like 12 p.m., you get in for free. So if you want to get in for free for the R&B and Ribs Festival, we got your hookup. Just show up at 11 o'clock in the morning and wait for the acts to come.
R&B.
Speaking of concerts, I'm going to my first concert this summer. We have the Robert Glasper concert at the Aretha. I'm in the building. I'm like 30 rows away from the stage, but I'm in there.
You're in seat 729XXX.
Hey man, I'm in the building though. I'm not on the lawn, so
you're not even in the amphitheater.
Yes, I am. I got seats myself. I have
the door just like, hey.
I'm here to vibe. I'm just there to vibe. So it's gonna be a great show. Yeba's supposed to be there. Some other artists from the Black Radio 3 album are supposed to be there, so it's going to be a great show. Can't wait for it. I'm also thinking about going to the Earth, Wind & Fire Chicago concert.
When?
July 17th.
And
that's gonna be at Pine Knob.
That's fine. I can go to Clarkston.
I'm down to go to Clarkston.
Yeah, make some family over there.
That's gonna be a long concert because the cheapest seats inside the amphitheater are like $200.
That's a long concert.
I said it's two great bands, but most of the people for Earth, Wind & Fire are dead. Chicago better not be the main event, which they probably will be the main event since it is Pine Knob. I got no problem with either band being the main event. I just want to have a good time.
I don't either. That's a good show either way you look at it.
So we on the lawn for that one. I'm gonna bring some lawn chairs if y'all need some.
Bringing the lawn chairs.
I think the lawn seats are like $45 though, which is cheap.
45?
$45.
They upped the price.
So they did. But I saw another concert the week later, and they have like a 4-pack for the same price. I was like, "Where's this for the Earth, Wind & Fire concert?" Like, come on. I'm trying to see Earth, Wind & Fire for $10.
The soup.
But anyway, go to
that concert.
A concert this summer. It'll change your life. You'll meet new people, listen to some great music, eat good food, have a good time. Thou shalt bike or hike a local trail. We just talked about this. They did open up the Joe Louis Greenway, well, part of it, so you might want to walk that.
Wait, this goes into the river walk because you could do either or.
Yeah, you could do though. That's the Quindercut. They have the Joe Louis Greenway, which is on the west side. It connects it's going to connect all the surrounding suburbs. Like
you mean
Dearborn.
where the Joe Louis was?
Like Dearborn, Southwest Detroit. It's going to go all around. So that's where it's going to be. Thou shalt visit Easter Market. I visited earlier this spring for a flower day. That was a pretty nice event.
Your daughter gave you the side eye while doing that.
She did because I was not paying $50 for some roses.
Caroline.
I was like, we could watch roses on TV.
Caroline?
Singing Roses by Outkast.
Yeah, we can see that. Except for the last part.
Like 125.
I'm like, I'm not buying these flowers for this much money. We can go to Walmart and buy ones that are going to die tomorrow.
Those are roses.
Those are tulips.
Those are tulips.
They're tulips bent in to look like roses. And thou shalt see some fireworks.
Absolutely.
We already know.
In the safety of your own car.
Yes. We're not going to talk about that.
You don't be on the lawn?
So, yeah. So, June 24th is the Ford fireworks. And then after that, every neighborhood in Detroit, Dearborn, Ferndale, Redford, is going to be setting off their own fireworks until like 4 in the morning. So beware and keep your peace out.
Don't be doing some Negro shit either.
They will be doing Negro shit.
They will be doing some Negro shit.
I know that was asking for too much, but doesn't hurt to ask.
It does.
I'm now. Oh my god.
Speaking of disappointing and hard to ask, Apple is to open its first downtown store at the Hudson Tower once it's finished.
I'm not surprised.
Hey man,
that's a great
no.
spot.
First of all, it used to be a Starbucks was like the point where it's about to be gentrified. An Apple store means that it's over. We ain't accepting no more black people,
Bruh.
The cutoff is now. Get in while you can before this store gets over. All right. I'm just letting y'all know.
I've been looking for a desktop for a while now. Now that this is open.
Are you trying to get the Mac Mini? What is it called? The Mac Mini? Or are you trying to get the actual $2,000 desktop?
$2,000 desktop.
Because you can just get the suited up Mac Mini and just have a really good.
Minis don't have that much data.
But you can get it with
on this one as it is.
A lot of data.
You can get it with data though.
Walter, I'm a designer.
There's one that's like $4,000, Marcel. There's a Mac Mini. You can just have all you have to do is hook up your HDMI's from your monitors.
Right, but Marcel, I mean, do you need the active data or do you just need it to because
RAM and gigabytes?
RAM, everything.
Well,
because with a lot of RAM. I know that.
It depends on how fast I guess it depends on how much you're pushing through, but I mean,
it's a lot.
Yeah, but again, that's what I said. Do you need the active data? Do you need the RAM or do you just need the storage? If you need the storage, you can just get a cloud and put it all in the cloud.
It's called the Mac Studio. That's what it's called. Or the Mac Pro.
I did that, and I couldn't save anything on my. You know what? This is a conversation for another day.
You can get the Mac Pro for $7,000.
God damn!
I'd buy it.
All you gotta do is get a monitor. You don't have to. I mean,
if I had
7,000.
If I had $1 million, I'd buy it.
If I were a boy. No.
All right. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Speaking of Pride Month, Skin is now launching a $100 Supreme Feel condom. All right.
It's going to say Supreme on the shaft, and women are going to scream in laughter.
Hey man, if you're paying $100 for a condom, there better not be any child support cases. There better not be any STDs.
You want me to pay what? For what?
$100 for a condom.
So that's $10. So that's $10 a wrap. Look at the box number. 10 non-latex. $10 a pop.
So $10. Just $10.
$10 a stroke.
No, $10 or 18 years. Which one? What do you want? $10 for 5 minutes.
I'll just be one of those people to just get the box and just take one out and just be on my merry way. Put the box back on the shelf. Just
all right. Anyway, we don't support theft.
Yeah, we don't support jewelry on the show.
We're about to get canceled. It's okay. Speaking of getting canceled and busted, police bust suspects selling meth disguised as Xanax. You know what? Hold on.
Yo,
this is our favorite segment of the show.
Is it time?
It's time for stupid criminals in Detroit.
oh my God.
So police bust suspects selling meth disguised as Xanax. So you're disguising an illegal substance as an illegal substance.
Illegal substance.
It just make it make sense, white people. Make it make sense.
I don't think they can, because I think they're still trying to figure out what is happening with that.
The police are sitting there like, does it turn blue? It's still illegal. I don't care what it is. If the baggie turns blue, it's meth.
If the baggie turns blue, we coming after you. Like,
right. We coming to you.
We coming for you, nigga.
Well.
Speaking of coming for you, nigga, a father.
Okay.
A father pushes the only black administrator, which he was the superintendent of the school district, by the way. He pushes the only black administrator away from his daughter because he didn't want him, aka the black man, touching his white daughter.
Oh no.
This is racism in 2024, people.
Imagine what's going to happen in college.
You know, yo.
Not saying that she's going to have a black boyfriend in college.
Hey, crazier things have happened.
Crazier things have happened. Okay.
Look, I just want to whoever her future black boyfriend, like whoever her future nigga boyfriend is, I just want to let you know you purely there.
You had it right the first time, Walter. You had it right the first time.
Yeah,
call the nigga.
I just want you to know you are there purely to upset her daddy. That's all.
I'm just saying, like
she gonna call Tyrone. That's all I'm gonna say.
She don't call him all right. Anyway, there was an episode of Kris versus Everybody that went out earlier this week, and I talked about this whole scenario. We got to stop racism in 2024 because
we do.
People like this are feeling emboldened by a certain presidential candidate who was just convicted for 34 felonious counts. Okay.
And has 3 more cases coming his way.
3 more cases.
Felonious activity.
Oh, what's the one dude on TikTok? It's felonious, nefarious even. That's what that reminded me of.
It's very bad. Like,
and he hasn't even paid his legal counsel. The same legal counsel that has been disbarred, charged, and or suspended.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is the America we live in, everybody.
I don't feel sorry for them. You better go sell some candy bars on the corner or something.
Imagine Donald Trump outside. Imagine Donald Trump outside Saks Fifth Avenue. You're like, hey, I'm trying to pay my court fees. Want to buy some Reese's?
They're finna con as an AAU team trying to go to Orlando.
What's the school? What's the school that?
They finna Bishop Sycamore that place.
Bishop Sycamore. Oh my god!
Outside Victoria's Secret on Fifth Avenue. That's messed up.
They're about to. Ooh man,
which is a very nice Victoria's Secret, by the way. I went inside.
I need to go to New York, and I definitely need to go to Fifth Avenue.
It's very nice atmosphere. It's like the Magnificent Mile times 1,000.
Yeah, well, that makes sense because that's where Macy's is, that's where Saks is, that's where like everything is.
Mm-hmm. No, the thing is, we took a cab from Grand Central Station, and I was like, "Yeah, let's go back to the Apple Store on 5th." And then I saw like how much they're charging inside the cab. I was like, "No, drop us off at Saks."
We can walk. Are you sure? Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we can walk. We can walk.
We went 5 blocks. It was $26. I was like, "Hell no!"
You got me.
You got me all the way fucked up.
Hey, who was it? Was it Travis Scott? No, it wasn't him. Who? Remember All the Way Turned Up? Who did that song?
All the way turned up.
I think it was that was the one.
All the way turned. No,
I think it was Soulja Boy.
No, it was Roscoe Dash.
Yes,
it was who?
Roscoe Dash.
Oh damn! I remember
ROSCOE.
Rain, go away. That's what
I'm say. I forgot about that whole song. Thank you for reminding me.
You know that's about to play in the club all day, right?
Yeah,
speaking of things that are gonna, ruin your day. Starting next month, ages 18 and up can carry a gun without training or a permit.
Oh, the whole herd. Oh dear God.
Whew.
I guess the private prison system has been lacking because black people have been going to school. So they need more prisoners. So now black people are gonna either die or go to prison.
There are 3 things that could happen with this. Someone's going to get killed, someone's going to shoot themselves, or someone's going to get killed.
Oh, no one's gonna be able to trace certain guns to people. And that's what they want. They want to eradicate us, everybody.
Somebody might fuck around and shoot their foot off.
Hey, my pinky toe.
Yo.
You shot my pinky toe.
You just go Cheddar Bob on somebody. God damn.
Cheddar Bob.
Speaking of Cheddar Bob, a Detroit man was arrested for asking a Spirit Airlines flight attendant to join the Mile High Club.
Is it a crime to ask consent?
What?
It's
not a crime to ask to
ask for consent.
But it's a crime to be like, yo, you want to fuck on this plane?
So is it fucking on an airplane? No, I guess it's not illegal.
You can fuck in a car.
You can fuck
no, that's different because the car is your personal property.
I mean, I guess the feeling of being.
I guess it would be a public space, right?
I mean, I guess
an airplane's a public space, so that's.
I guess the feeling of
that'd be a decency.
Like having sex over 6,000 feet in the air does something to people.
First of all, it's 30,000, but
well, at that point in time, it's the 5.5 Mile High Club, right? Like if we're being honest here.
Hey, I don't know.
Doesn't the air pressure do something to you?
Yeah, what if she's going down and then you get turbulence? Like,
that's not the pop I was expecting, but all right, sure.
Like, oh, you just feel like a in the bathroom. I'd be like, yeah, that's what you get.
You just hear the Wilhelm scream.
Not the Wilhelm.
My dick. Not the
Wilhelm.
Not
the fucking Wilhelm. Hey, like somebody turn this.
With a turbulent hit when she's giving out hit.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next segment. Speaking of places that bring joy to your life when you're over 25, Duo in Southfield has closed because it was embezzling $40 million.
Wow.
We can't have nothing.
Wow.
Have nothing.
I'm not even surprised. Like
I'm not surprised either. That place be bumping.
Who's the owner for this place?
Hey, we don't know, but he about to get the $40 million embezzlement scandal. That place always used to be bumping. I mean, it still was.
I didn't go. We were gonna go a few weeks ago for my buddy's birthday, and we straight up walked up to the door, and some dude was like, "Hey, they closed, but come down here because we got a comedy show going on." And
yeah,
like, no, we're good, sir.
That comedy club is nice too. I've been in there a few times.
I mean, that's fair, but we weren't.
That used to be. They used to be like the only. They used to be like the only black comedy club in the Metro Detroit area.
Wow, black people can't have nothing
until They made the one downtown. They made 2 downtown actually, and then of course they had the one in Royal Oak. Marcel, I know you know that one, the Ridley's one in downtown. That's definitely the white one. That's the white crowd right there. But
You didn't hear any embezzlement over there.
no.
Because
But yeah, Duo, you had a great place in Metro Detroit, but you just should have did it legally, you know?
I mean, 40 million is
40 million. That's embezzlement.
What was they doing?
See, embezzlement's one of those white collar crimes where if you don't do too much of it, usually the government probably isn't going to make too much of a fuss about it. But $40 million.
Niggas was having a good time, so the government was like,
tax documents weren't adding up.
let's shut it down real quick. Have them go to Pontiac.
Weren't adding up at all.
Send them out to Pontiac or Warren. Or
Shut up.
So Andiamo, Warren, we're coming. Gino Salvatelli concert, niggas is coming because they shut down Duo. They had the what is that? They had 3 Dog Night play at Andiamo.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Like just an old fashioned love, like those people?
Yeah, they're still alive.
No way.
Mm-hmm. They were just here like a few weeks ago.
That's wild.
So we coming. I'm telling y'all, it started off with Belle Isle. You close Belle Isle. Now all the city parks are full of niggas.
Be ready.
Be ready. Be ready.
No. Be ready for us. Like, bro.
And you just hear that song in Stony Creek Metro Park just growing and growing and growing and growing.
Man, if niggas get out to Stony Creek, they earned it. Okay, they earned it. All right. Speaking of earned it, people that read books and do research will always sound crazy to people who don't. I'm calling out Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh Christ!
No. What now?
And all the MAGA followers, you need to wake up and do your research.
Hasn't that first fact did enough damage?
Because this man, Donald Trump, is going to take you down with him.
And not say sorry.
Just the conviction alone. It's not about political lines, who's on this side, who's on that side. This man is a convicted felon. Do you want a convicted felon? And I said this on the Chris versus Everybody podcast last week. If you want a convicted felon, a white Donald Trump convicted felon to run for president, you just opened up the biggest way for your biggest fear to happen. Now, P. Diddy can run for president.
Yo, what's that? Yo.
Now Bill Cosby can run for president.
The peanut butter pudding pop act of 2000.
Now the black guy in college that you don't want your white daughter to shake their hand or sleep with, it can run for president.
Yo.
Think about that when you think about voting for Donald Trump.
What's the black gentleman that's about to date the white lady?
We don't know.
He can run for president now.
He can run for president. Your biggest fear is about to happen if you let this man run for president. This sets precedent.
They wouldn't hire a felon to do simple grocery bagging, and you want one running the nation.
They don't let them bring the carts back, Marcel, at Kroger.
Bruh.
Now you can have him run for president.
And not to mention, Donald admit that Trump is getting a little loopy. I mean, has anyone seen his last speech?
He's been loopy this whole time.
I don't care about you. I just need your vote.
No, he said it during the election. He said, I need 11,280 votes. I was like, Trump, no, you're not going to find him. That's not how this works.
That's not how any of this works.
Say what you will. You got to appreciate somebody who's honest.
He is honest, though. I admire him for that.
I can't get behind him after everything he has said and everything he has done. But I understand why people like him.
I understand why people like him too. He's honest, but if you say you want to be a dictator, that's just something you don't fuck around and say. Like you should keep it hush hush. Like if you want to be a dictator, be a dictator once you become president again. but don't say it, and then get convicted for 34 charges.
Felony
falsifying
count.
documents.
Yo, 40 of his 44 cabinet members don't even trust him anymore.
They never did.
That's
They never
telling.
did. No. This is a very classic case of what happens when ass kissing bites you in the ass. Right.
Ask his legal team how that's going.
This is imagine in 2001 after the World Trade Center went down. Imagine, just think about this. Donald Trump is the man who got Rudy Giuliani to go to federal prison. Think about this.
Yeah. No,
That's a damning testament.
Man, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, hey, imagine being in like early 2001 New York, like mid-May. It's like, hey, you remember, like the mayor of New York? Yeah. Turns out he goes crazy. And you remember that like billionaire who's got that giant gold building up on like upstate or up the street? Yeah. He becomes president. It's not a fun time for like 90% of the country during that time. And like and the mayor is his lawyer. Believe me, wild times. His hair melts at some point in time. Like what else?
It did melt. I forgot about that. The
what
blacks
else happens during this? It's like, yeah, you remember like the guy who is thinking about running for mayor, but he's like a conservative billionaire, Bloomberg. Yeah, turns out he's actually a Democrat. Go figure. He runs, does not become president, and that's all I'm going to tell you for now. Because if I told you more, your brain would explode. Like,
and then Donald Trump lost the 2020 election, electoral and popular vote, and then tried to bribe or threaten 4 states to get him votes. And then when that didn't work on January 6th, anyway, but yeah, history will come out, and then people will look back and be like, damn, I was stupid. I voted for Donald Trump. And yes, I'm saying this because if you vote for Trump, you are stupid. Now,
I just can't write. I cannot wait to write the books on the past, like,
oh man,
15 years.
It's going to be ridiculous. And I'm not doing this because I'm a certain side of the political spectrum. I just vote for the right man. And the right man isn't the person convicted of felonies. With more to come, he tried to stop an election, told us on camera that the election was rigged while he was trying to rig it himself.
Like I said, you got to appreciate a man who's honest.
It's like I don't even think Trump understands the political process. This is crazy.
Why do you think he's trying to push Project 25?
And I researched that when I get off. I'll research that when I get off because I got to do a whole show on it later this week. But
on 2025.
Oh yeah, we talking about it.
That thing is scary.
The crazy thing about it is it's there's a very high chance that could be what ends up happening in the next 3 or 4 years. It's wild.
All right. Speaking of things that are going to happen this fall, Apple was announcing Tap to Cash, which will allow users to send money by tapping phones together. This is going to be the greatest way to scam people.
Wait, hold on. Is this how Duo did the embezzlement?
Hey, it might be. Duo was before its time.
No, this was. They used to do a thing like this back in the day. Apple phones could actually, like, if you tapped them together, you could actually share data back and forth. So this,
it was called Bump.
Yeah.
Do they still have that app? Let me see.
I think it's still there. But I don't.
That was way before its time, though.
It was a precursor to shit.
There's the Bump, which is a pregnancy app.
That's not it. No, but Bump was a precursor to AirPay or AirDrop.
AirDrop, yep.
Yeah. I kind of like that though. I didn't miss like the Bump because I did actually that Bump was a cool little thing back in the day.
All right, iOS 18 will introduce the ability to record phone calls with transcripts.
Oh no!
So ex-boyfriends and ex-girlfriends about to be going off.
Oh no!
You got the receipts? You ain't got the receipts.
This is what you said, girl. This is what you said.
No.
Okay, no. Just can you imagine? Just you ain't got the receipts, Your Honor. I have the receipts.
Imagine going over a 3-hour phone call.
Oh no, this is bad. You can't.
Stenographer's about to be out of a job.
Abort.
It's becoming too. You can't cheat no more.
You shouldn't be doing
You
it.
shouldn't be doing it in the first place.
And that's coming from somebody who used to do it. Like, don't do that.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hey,
iOS 18.
I'll be honest about it.
iOS 18 will allow users to schedule text messages to be sent.
I don't need that.
That's nice.
I need it
because I do like that.
I'd be like, nigga, wake up at 6 o'clock. You was up at 6 o'clock? No, I wasn't. I scheduled that shit.
No, I like that. No, I like that for that reason and that reason alone. Like, it's like, hey,
because other apps could do it.
Yeah.
I use it for my soccer team, so it's like I was like, I'm sending this message so y'all can have it before y'all go to school. I won't be up at that time, but it'll be sent at 7 a.m. But yeah, I like that. Let's plus some more stuff. We're gonna talk about this on another episode. Uno officially confirms that you can't put a draw two on on another draw two. We're gonna talk about that on another episode.
Fuck them.
No. There's the official way of playing Uno, and then there's people's other versions of playing Uno. We're gonna get to that on the Great Debaterz. Tune into that later this week. We will have an episode on that. So, also a 9-year-old Detroit student was left on a school bus alone for hours.
What?
How stupid! How stupid is this 9-year-old? Get off the bus! Get off the damn bus!
I have questions.
You could just walk off the bus, sir or ma'am. I don't know what gender the kid was, but first of all, why wasn't the bus driver aware that there was a kid on the bus? One.
I'm saying, aren't they supposed to? They're supposed to do a check of the bus before they get off.
Yes, and if they don't, why did you say anything? Why didn't you scream for help? And then 3, why the fuck were you still on the bus? Just open the door.
How the hell does the bus driver not notice a?
That's first and foremost. Other thing, after that 9-year-old needs to know, like, hey, I can get off this bus. You can just push the door and get off.
So those doors really don't lock. But but if you don't know that,
that's the parents' job. I'm just saying.
You got the emergency door right at the bottom.
Actually, the emergency door is actually more complicated to open.
It's very for being an emergency door. It's incredibly complicated to open in an emergency.
You'd be like, why is it so hard to open? It's supposed to be for emergencies.
It says push, not pull, damn it.
Even to open the window, you got to push it on both sides to get it down. What if you have one arm?
Well, you ain't opening that door today, son.
Guess you're gonna be hot today.
Don't do that to him.
All right, that was the news for this week.
God damn.
Top 10 list, y'all.
Oh no.
Top 10 signs that they are not into you. Now, all of these, I looked at all these, and these are all kind of like the same kind of like road that we're kind of getting to number 1. All of these are basically number 1, but they're just different, connotations and different. They're like homonyms and synonyms. So, please reevaluate who you are pursuing. If a combination of one or more of these things is going on for the person that you're trying to pursue, if you have 2 or more of these signs, you might need to stop pursuing the person that you're going after. Now, number 10 of the signs that they are not into you is they say they aren't interested. That's 10.
I guess it doesn't get more straightforward than saying, "Hey, I'm not. This is not it."
That's number 10. Okay, number 9. They don't remember things you told them earlier. That means they're not interested in you, bro, or ma'am. Because if a guy's interested in you, he will remember everything, especially if they're horny.
That's fair.
I'll be like, your favorite color was green, wasn't it? She's like, oh, you remembered.
How did you remember?
Because you told me. Like,
superpower.
Anyway, number 8. They only contact you when they need something.
fair.
not including sex. So they only contact you when you need some. Oh, I need some money. Oh, I need you to pick up this person. Oh, I need you to watch my kid while I go to the club.
Money.
While I go to the club.
I need you to watch my kid while I go out with some other nigga. I'm playing. I'm going into my personal.
You know,
life.
if you end up in that situation, I feel, and you don't acknowledge that that's what's happening, I think that one's on you there, Chief.
It's definitely on you, man. Number 7, they're hard to reach.
Fair.
Phone, smoke signal, pigeon. Can't reach them.
I tried calling you by carrier pigeon, but I guess it just didn't go through. Yeah, that's so weird.
Nextel, singular, something's got to work.
I was like, hello, and nobody picked up. So like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Those are the most most annoying commercials ever. Hello.
Like I tried that. I tried singular. Tried what's that? What's that? Woohoo!
Woohoo! All right. Anyway, number 6, number 6, flaking on plans.
Fair.
Or standing you up.
Fair.
Number 5, we have not including you in their future plans. Number 4, won't introduce you to to their family and friends.
That is.
And this isn't just like the first date. We're talking about if you've seen them for a long time and you're still pursuing, like, to get better, like, go further in the relationship. If they even introduce you to at least their closest friend, then you're just in for the ride, buddy, or ma'am. Number 3, these are the last 3 are huge. Number 3, we have doesn't initiate physical touch.
That's fair.
Number 2 is body language. Like when you talk to them, are they facing you? Are they facing away from you? Do they flick their hair? Do their eyebrows go up? Do their pupils dilate? These are all the things, right? Do their cheeks glow? I don't know. All these things are important.
Oh,
okay. But nothing's more important than number 1, which is pretty much what I've said this whole list. No reciprocation. If there's no reciprocation, stop going after her or him.
That's fair.
Okay. They don't want you. You ugly.
No, that's fair. No. That is real. That is fair.
You suck.
Because I have been in a situation where somebody was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like, "You kind of, you know what? I'm sorry."
One time I was like, "What's up?" She was like, I was like, all right, okay." Sucks to be you.
That's not really a me thing, but you know what? If that's how you feeling, then you feel you, boo boo. Go you.
Right.
But that is
not you, not boo boo, not boo boo. But yeah, those were a good list. So please reevaluate who you are pursuing if any of these signs.
Sometimes it ain't worth it.
It's not worth it, man. Even if you got the girl and then she starts doing one or 3 or more of these things, it's not worth it, bro.
3 or more of these? 3 or more?
Or a man, okay? Or a man going after a girl, or a girl going after a man. Or girl going after a girl, man going after a man. It doesn't matter. It's Pride Month, everybody.
I feel like you don't know how to be. I don't feel like you don't know how to be prideful here.
Hey, I gotta be DEI over here, okay? All right. So
pride is the devil.
Inclusive. We're trying to be inclusive, everybody. And pride's not just for LGBTQ. It's for everybody. Okay. They gotta put an S in there. Straight.
You know, there's like 27 letters that are in that, right? Like,
but there's only 26 letters.
Something appears twice.
See, this is what I'm talking about, man. How you gonna add an extra letter? How's the community go add an extra letter? That's messed up. I thought it was just a rainbow. Now we got a silent letter.
A silent letter.
Oh, we have a silent letter.
Jesus Christ! Let's not anger the gay days today, please.
If you know how to joke around, we good. Okay, we're just joking around. There's no malice. There's no hate. We're just saying we ain't supposed to have there's only 26 letters in the alphabet. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Anyway, thanks for listening to the KrisCross Corner podcast. Soon to be the What Up Doe podcast. We went 4 minutes over today, but it's okay. Thank you. Thank you for our guests on the show, Marcel and Walter Huit.
Always.
Listen to the podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast every week, every Wednesday. I'm your host, Kris Canty. See you guys next time.